This little guy just wait for me.
Hello.
Hi YouTube, welcome back. It's me. Can you even cope? It's me. The first thing I thought I would come back with, because I've filmed about 600 million intros where I've literally been like, guys, I'm back, don't worry, like all these things, and then I've forgotten to film afterwards. So I thought naturally in my, and also please ignore, I built a little pillow fort so that the dog doesn't, the dog is now on his way up over here. Please wait a moment. Hello? I'm very concerned where he's going. When my cat is ready, see? He just goes straight into his little barricades then. The first thing that I thought I'd do back on YouTube is to just talk about a few empties. My favorite videos. Empties. I love to see people do this. So now it's my turn to do my version. Yeah, I'm gonna sort it out into piles, you know, body care, hair care. Hi! Where you been? What's been happening? Oh. Look. Look here. Luca. He's a G. He's only cares about the cat. He's desperate to be friends with this poor cat, and the cat really just doesn't like him. These empties have been growing over a number of months. I've actually not used up that many products, which is quite impressive because usually I do. Usually I have been looking for this everywhere. I'm also just absolutely buzzing to throw all of this shit away. I've been sitting here and it's been irritating me. Starting with body care, 2 body washes. The coconut and jojoba oil shower cream from Nivea. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. Like every time I use any kind of Nivea product, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I love Nivea. Call me old school. I love it. I love it so much. So much so that I finished the second body wash, but this is the Nivea Men. Got this in a Christmas bundle with deodorant and all, you know. The gay's worst nightmare, truly. I used it up, it smelled great. It wasn't actually as manly as I thought it was gonna be, it was less offensive. Another Nivea product. The Nivea Soft Refreshingly Soft Moisturizing Cream. This is an old school cream, but this is the best thing to moisturize your body with. This is incredible. This is honestly the best thing ever. Will I repurchase? 100%. I think you can use it on your face as well. I wouldn't personally, just because it's really heavily fragranced, like it does smell like a Nivea cream. So for me personally, I don't love using scented stuff on my face because it makes me sick of the scent and then I don't want to wear the product. And I love that product so much. And then a little travel mini. I finished the Narciso Rodriguez body lotion. Again, got this in a gift pack that I got for my birthday. Used it up. Have the body wash, so we'll use that. 2 deodorant empties. These are my L'Oreal Men Expert Carbon Protect. These, if you're a guy or a girl, use this deodorant. This is the best deodorant on the market. It really makes you stop sweating, keeps you from smelling bad. It is the best, and they're really inexpensive and really nice large balls, so they're quickly to put on. But I've been using this for, God, it must be 6 years now. My old trusty Old Faithful has not failed me once, and I still truly stand by this. I buy like 20 at a time on Amazon to save money. Last body product is the Dr. Teal's Shea Sugar Scrub. This is great. Nothing special, just a little sugar scrub. I love the scent of this. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And yeah, it was really great. Did what I needed to do. Will I repurchase? Yes, when it's an offer on Boots or just on offer in general, I generally pick up 2 or 3 tubs at a time. Yes, we'll definitely be doing that. Only 1 hair care product, and that was the Matrix Food for Soft shampoo. Conditioner still in my shower. I actually haven't been going through that much shampoo, which is quite surprising. It's because I use different shampoos periodically, so I had like 2 or 3 on the go, and then I was moving with my mom, so I had some at my mom, and they're all kind of tethering to the end, so I think the next one will be quite a hefty one. Favorite toothpaste in the world? Random empty. Marvis, the whitening toothpaste specifically. If you don't know, this is the GOAT. This and Crest toothpaste is my go-to, and I will not falter from that line. And then in fragrance, I have an actual fragrance empty. This is the Yes I Am fragrance by Casual. I assume it's Casual, something like that. Very good, very nice, good sprayer, smells fine. Not my favorite fragrance. I'm not going to repurchase it just because I have that many fragrances on the go, but this was a good one. and lasted quite a while as well. You get quite a good amount of product in here, which is quite nice. And then for little minis, I used up 4 of the Maison Margiela replica minis. So I used up Springtime in the Park, Coffee Break, Bubble Bath, and Autumn Vibes. And I also used up Under the Lemon Trees. Under the Lemon Trees is my favorite fragrance of all time. I do plan on buying a big bottle. That, Coffee Break, Bubble Bath is also great. I just love all of them. I love all of it. It's why I have so many of them. I have so many of them, and they're all like half full because every year my one friend just gets me a brand new bottle, and I love it. Like, it's honestly the best. Lastly, the biggest category, skincare. So just to get the mini out the way, this is the SkinCeuticals Blemish Age Defense Correct Serum. It's just a little sample of it that I got in an order. Did it see a huge difference? No, I don't generally see a difference with samples, but it was nice. Wasn't fragrant. 2 moisturizers. My go-to simple repair and protect cream. This is really great as just a basic box standard moisturizer. I always come back to this whenever I have an issues with my skin barrier doesn't feel great. This is what I go back to. My skin loves this. It's not too thick, even though I have an oilier leaning skin. But this is specifically for night, not for day. For day I use the Cetaphil Hydrating Lotion just because that's a bit lighter. And then this Olay Super Cream. So if you watch my TikToks, I got this in a big box that I ordered off of TikTok, which was great value for money. Wasn't the biggest fan of this cream, it burnt my eyes a little bit, which I wasn't a fan of, but I really like their cream in a red tub. I think it's a Regenerist cream. Love that. I would take that texture-wise an application over this. I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but the one thing that I do like about this is refillable, which I think is really great. Toning wise, I used up the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I like to have this just around sometimes. It's really refreshing. Again, it's more, for me, it's really more of the experience, and I feel the hydration into my skin really does make a difference. I like the oil and toner, like the hydration and oil combination where it's like you're getting the hydration and the oil sealing it on top. I like that because for me, I just apply moisturizer straight after that anyway. That's how I would do my thing. So this for me is kind of like a 2-in-1 step, which I really like. And then I also used up the Laneige Cream Skin. So this is great. I wouldn't actually repurchase it, but just because the packaging is awful. I spilled so much of it while using it, and it's just a bit too liquidy for my preference for what I want out of a bulky toner. Currently using the Bioma one, much rather prefer that, and it's less expensive as well. And then 2 face washes are the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cleanser. So I really like the, what's it called now? It's an American brand, can't think of it. Anyway, they have a 10% benzoyl peroxide wash, which I really like when I have problem areas. And my sister was back in Canada, and unfortunately they don't sell that specific one there. So she got me this one, which is a 4% benzoyl peroxide from CeraVe. That is not sold in the UK, which I really liked. And then I used the Coach Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This is great. This is a bog standard cleanser. I find this really great for a double cleanse in terms of if you don't want anything fancy. Takes your makeup off, your face feels clean, it's hydrating. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's very similar to the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. I would say that is pretty on par. This maybe but more hydrating. But yeah, this is great. Love it. Would repurchase it. I'm trying different other things that I have in my collection right now. All of my empties for now. But if you liked anything that you saw and want a more in-depth review, let me know. Also, what are you guys using? I'd also love to know what you guys are using up and what is sticking in your routine as well. Most of the stuff I probably would repurchase over time, just not right away, just because I have heaps of stuff that I just need to get through. But yeah, if you guys let me know, that'd be great. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, have a good day.